Namaste. Welcome to Telugu Prajalavana Sakshi TV. I am Swarna. Vastu and Graha Sastra show ki swagatam suswagatam. Today we are going to discuss about post-COVID effect with Vastu. To discuss that, we are back with our leading astrologer and expert, Dr. Dipika Sanghi Gupta ji. Namaste, Dipika ji.
Namaste, Swanaji. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very good.
Awesome. Welcome to the show, Dipika ji. So before we begin the show, viewers, if you have any questions and would like to reach out to Dipika ji, you can reach out to Om Holistic Healings at 732-979-2080. Without any further delay, let's start today's show. So Dipika ji, nowadays we are having so many issues even after COVID, lot of health issues. So we really need your suggestions, support and help to a lot of viewers to solve a lot of questions, especially about post-COVID effects with Vastu.
The COVID has really put the human beings into, trouble, whether it's mental health, physical health, or emotional health. We all have been suffering here and there, and till date also. We have the vaccines for this COVID, and then medicines also, everything. But still, if somebody suffers from COVID, it takes months to recover. It takes months to get bad, whether it's physical health or mental health. So COVID, it's not been that dangerous now, but still it is not less than a demon. First of all, it's very, very important to keep the immune system strong. And see, for the immune system, we can say that food is also a medicine. So first thing is that eat rightly, eat timely. And the second thing is follow a little bit of Ayurveda, that what should be eaten, not eaten, at what time it should be eaten. Like it is said that curd, it should be eaten in the daytime, and the milk should be consumed after the sunset. So just follow these 2-3 steps so that you have a good digestion system. And then go for the organic food, and always eat like seasonal fruits and vegetables. Don't try to put much stress on the try to put more stress on the food which is made fresh. So just follow these things, and that will also help you to have a fight against the COVID.
So Deepika ji, how does Vastu Shastra really show impact on the health?
See, the Vastu, astrology, and Ayurveda, they all are deeply connected to each other, and they all go hand in hand. So in the Vastu, when we talk about the health, it is more about the Ayurveda, connecting the Ayurveda. Like the Ayurveda has the Vata, Pitta, Kapha. So similarly, we also have the zones of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha in the home. So according to the Ayurveda, it is the digestive fire which digests the food. Similarly, we say that the Brahmasthan is the center point of a house, and that is the digestive place. See, the Vastu actually works with the Vastu Purush. So Vastu Purush is, again, we consider it as a human body, and we say that whenever the 4 walls are made on any plot, then automatically the Vastu Purusha get activated. Just like the human body, all the parts in the home also work. Like the brain is northeast. Then if we talk about the right hand, then it is like the eastern side, the southeast. If we talk about the left hand, it is the northwest. And then the backbone, that is all the marmasthanas, the straight line. So there are many things in the Vastu regarding the health purpose.
What are the basic tips we can improve in the house to improve the health?
See, first of all, always keep the house clean. That is very, very much important. The house which are not at all clean, it is said that, the Lakshmi stays where there is a cleanliness. That is why on Diwali, we all clean our homes, because we want goddess Lakshmi to stay in the home. And then Lakshmi is of 8 types, right? It is like health related Lakshmi. Lakshmi is what? Prosperity, abundance. So health related, then Bhagya Lakshmi, then the Lakshmi related to the children. So if we need the blessing of all that 8 types of Lakshmis, then we need to have the home, our house or office very much clean. If it is messy, if it is not clean, then the even then the vibrations also get disturbed. Then you don't get the positive vibrations also over there if the bad smell is coming from the home. So this is all not good.
Dipika ji, as we are talking about the post-COVID effects, during the COVID, everybody suffered, and most of the people suffered. They say no house got like escaped without getting COVID effect. Finally, after the medication and after all that sadness gone, now people are trying to get back to the routine, but post-COVID effects are like extremely dangerous. Like, we are hearing
Yes.
so many effects, so many bad news. Like, a lot of people are dying sudden death. Like, it's a health
Yeah.
issue, congestions, chest heaviness, having a hard time breathing. Like, still
Hmm.
they are out of the
Hmm.
COVID, and people, especially who got the COVID, they're having very, very bad COVID effects, like, post COVID
Hmm.
effects. So,
Hmm.
what is the like first thing do you suggest them to do according to Vastu? To like, we need suggestions from you to keep mental health strong, physical health strong, emotional health strong, and definitely not to fall sick, or even if people who are sick, we want them to get out of that. So please help us, Deepika ji.
First of all, if we talk about the regular health, the Vastu always says that the house which gets the natural light, natural air, houses are healthy. Like, because as I said earlier, also the Vastu, we talk about the Vastu Purush, so it's like a human body. So a human body which gets a proper air, proper sunlight, is always healthy. So similarly, a house which gets a proper sunlight, proper air is healthy, is considered healthy. And see, we spend at least 7 to 8 hours in house because we sleep in that house. So that is why, to keep the vibrations of the house good, to keep the energy of the house good, first of all, in the morning, as much as possible, try to put all the curtains aside, let the first rays of the sun come inside the house, let the sunlight come inside the house. And then if possible, open a little bit of windows to get that fresh air, because see, on the east coast especially, we always have like a cold weather, and in the winters we all used to have heat in the home. So this heat is again not that good according to the Ayurveda for the body. So that is why, see, in earlier days people never used to have this hot air kind of a thing. So they used to have the natural thing, like they will take some wooden pieces, and then they'll lit the fire in that, and then people will sit around that thing, because that is a natural way of getting the heat. So this blow dryers and everything is not that good. So try to open a window, like whatever is possible according to the weather conditions. Try to open that so that the house gets a pure air. Just a little bit, is also good. And pure, if the sun rays are coming, that is good. This is the first thing. The second thing, always keep the northeast clean. If the northeast is messy, then according to the Vastu Shastra, the house positive energies are totally blocked. So if the house does not have the positive energy, the people staying inside that will also not get the positive energy. So it's better to keep, always keep the house northeast very, very clean. Never keep footwears in the northeast. Don't keep your garbage bags in northeast. Don't keep broken machineries in northeast. Don't keep very heavy articles in northeast. Then if the heating system, if the sewage, thing is in the northeast, that also plays a role. So always keep northeast very, very clean, because it is the direction of Lord Shiva. Then the third thing is that for the health, for a very good immune system, the northern side of northeast plays a very, very major role. If you are on any kind of medication, try to keep your medicines in the northern side of northeast, because that medicines will automatically get the positive energy of the mother earth. So try to keep your medicines in northeast, and then always keep northern side of northeast very, very clean. Again, for better energy, if you say no, we live in a somewhere in a place where there is a lot of snowfall, and then we cannot open the window, we cannot have the sun also there. So just keep a bowl of water, blue bowl of water, in the northern side of northeast. That will also produce positive energy over there. And if somebody has some emotional problems, if somebody is into the depression, if somebody has some other kind of mental problems, so to just create a positive or an energy around that person, just put a bowl of a blue bowl, having a water inside that, in that zone, in the northern side of northeast. Try to change the water every morning or every day, whatever is possible.
I mean, Dipika, sometimes people put flowers in the water. Do you suggest them to do more of that?
Like, yes, flowers always bring positive energy. See, flower is a symbol of love, blessing. Like, we go to the temple, we take flowers, and then when we visit to somebody's place, we take flowers with them. So flowers is always like, blessing, good wishes. So if you keeping the flowers in the bowl, that is perfectly fine. You can beautify the bowl with the flowers, that's okay.
And like now we are talking about the flowers. I suddenly remembered we used to say like keeping the plants in the house is always good. But people who cannot maintain, I would say, like manage to keep the green plants, like fresh, real green plants alive. If they're keeping the plastic, the artificial ones, do you suggest them to keep that, Dipkaji, or not having any plants in the house is better?
See, the plastic plants will not bring any positive energy. They will not. And then, if we talk the on the spiritual level, no, they won't be bringing any positive energy. On the material level, no, they will not be bringing any positive energy. So, if you are using here and there some plastic plants to beautify your home, that's okay. But they will not bring any kind of energy, like whether it's spiritual or material. They will not be bringing that.
Deepika ji, let's go back to our topic with the post-COVID effects. So we are really trying to figure out what all we can do to Vastu to get extra help to stay safe and happy and healthy. So is there any specific puja, like do you suggest in the house to have a good health according to Vastu, any specific thing?
See, according to the Vastu, if I speak again, as Vastu and Ayurveda are connected to each other, if we are not eating right, if our food habits are not right, if our daily routine is not right, then whatever Vastu we apply, it's not going to help. Right? Vastu will help when you also have some good, positive thing. Like, let's say if somebody is having diabetes, and though the doctor gave him a lot of medicines related to insulin, but still that person is eating a lot of sweets or sugar intake is there. So will it help? No, it will not help. When it's going to help? When the person will also stop eating like sugar, and then eating doctor's medicine, and then doing a walk will help. Right? So this cutting off sugar is your good habit. Then taking the doctor's medicine is like applying Vastu, and then doing a walk also is like taking the benefits of Vastu. So, each and every step matters. So just like in the medicines, if we are not controlling the bad habit, if whatever the doctor has suggested to avoid and still we are doing, then it's not going to work for us. Like if somebody has broken their leg, bone, and doctor said just be on the bed for a week or two or whatever, and still that person is trying to walk with a plaster, the bone will get healed? No.
Yeah.
Similarly, in the Vastu also, if if the food habit is not right, then Vastu is not going to help. Vastu talks about Ayurveda when we see that somebody has some problems. Let's say somebody has the back pain problem, right? So when somebody suffers from that back pain, then the southwest is disturbed in that house. And then there are the sensitive points, just like the human body has the sensitive points, like the brain is a sensitive point, right? If somebody gets into the accident and then there is some, severe, they get some severe injuries on the head or brain, then it is tough for the person to survive, or tough for a person to go back to its normal self. Similarly, the house also has some sensitive points. So when in the Marmasthana in the southwest, right? Or in a simple language, when we have some problems in the sensitive points in the southwest, then usually the people inside that house suffers from the back pain problem. So
Okay.
if I'm going to remove that thing, but still if the person is not taking care of their sitting posture, right, then it's not going to help. So uh, again, we have to take care of our sitting posture, we have to take care of the exercise part, and then we applying vastu. So we are putting all kind of energies over there, and
Okay.
then the healing can be seen, then the healing can be a blessing, then the healing can be feel as blessing.
So, Deepika ji, can you suggest us some more things we can change in the house? Like, I remember one time you told us in one of the episode, like we have to put like a, yellow tablecloth, or like, yellow flowers, just like a small changes to get the healthy environment in the house. Like that, can you help us to get some stuff in the house to get the change in the house?
First of all, for the health perspective, when I go for the Vastu, I usually ask people that why they want the Vastu of the home, their house or office done, if they have any kind of health issues. So Vastu has, for every zone, Vastu has some or the other, for every problem, Vastu has some or the other zone prescribed to it. Now let's say it's about the lungs, that the person is having some problem in the lungs. So then usually the western side, the western side of southwest, they are disturbed in the house, and when they are treated according to the vastu, and then the person eats right, the person follow the doctor's advice, they will get the blessing out of it. See, vastu basically help on the health. When people say that, many doctors have seen, they're not getting what is the problem, I have the problem here, all the reports are coming right, but still I'm suffering. Everything is right, but still I'm suffering, right? If the doctor, the medical doctor has taken out, okay, this is the problem, this is your reports, it shows the number bad here, then they take care of it, right? And then they give you the medicine, and you can see the effects of the medicine, good part of the medicine. But sometimes you get the cases where people are saying that, no, I have tried so many doctors, I have done this, that, and still nothing is happening. At that point, the vastu helps. So at that point, we clear the energies from there, and we can see the positive effects on anybody's health. So for that, always keep all the directions clean. This is the very important part. Don't make your house a kindergarten. One wall red, one wall pink, the ceiling red, pink, green. Don't do this thing. The colors play a very, very major role. So don't get into this system of doing the like kindergarten kind of a home. Don't do that. That is a big no according to the vastu. The third, never keep the broken articles, especially the broken mirrors in the house and the broken machinery in the house. That is, again, see, I've seen many people, they keep their big fridge in the garage, that it is broken, but still, yeah, I'm thinking to, garbage it. I will. No, garbage it. Your health is very important, right? Health is wealth. If you're healthy, then only you can work. So don't keep any broken machinery in the house. Don't keep broken mirrors in the house. Then never keep anything which is like sometimes people keep the faces, the cut faces, and the horror faces in the house, all that stuff. Don't keep. See, some things are related to some religion or some part of the world, right? But they are not meant for you. If it is into your culture, then definitely keep it. Then it's okay. But if it is not in the culture, usually what happens? People go to the places and they bring the stuff from there. Right? So don't keep the energies here and there. Don't keep that. Don't do that. Keep your home simple. Don't try to make it a art gallery. Don't do that. Like sometimes people put so many heavy pictures on the wall. That is also not advisable. If you want a simple living, keep the home like it should feel freshness of a home. Like if you want to decorate it, but decorate in a proper way. As vastu is like human being, so if we also wear a lot of heavy jewelry every day, then we will also get tired, right? So if you're putting a very heavy picture on one wall, then keep other wall a lighter picture. Just balance the room. Don't keep like 4 heavy pictures on 4 walls, because that is going to disturb the energy. So avoid doing all these things, and then most of the part we are good with the Vastu. And then, yeah, one more suggestion. Don't keep your footwears here and there, right? That also make a place in the house and keep the footwears over there, and no torn clothes in the house. That also brings the negative energy with it.
Thank you, Deepika ji, for all the suggestions. Deepika
I
ji,
want to add one thing. I'm talking about the torn clothes and not the ripped one, because sometimes youngsters tell me, they watch the show and they tell me that you talked about the torn, but I'm going to wear this. So I'm talking about the torn clothes. I'm not talking about the ripped clothes.
okay, so ripped jeans are still okay to wear it, right, Deepika ji?
Yeah. Yeah, because this is the fashion right now. You cannot stop the youngsters. So yes, if they want to wear, yeah, they can.
Okay, thank you, Deepika ji, for clarifying this. This is for especially for the teenagers and the working people, whoever likes to wear these torn clothes, not torn clothes, ripped clothes. I would say like that.
Ripped clothes.
So, like you told us and suggested us more with the health issues. So, what physical health issues? So, what about the mental health, Deepika ji? To make it like stabilize, to feel okay, confidence. That is another major piece we are missing to stay healthy. So, what do you suggest about that?
See, for mental health issue, if the Northeast is good, we are good with maximum part. See, definitely we have to see if the person is not having good mental health, then why it is. Is it because of friends? Then I will check East. Is it because of the spouse? I'll check Southeast. Is it because of the boss? I'm going to check South. Is it because of the relatives and friends? I'm going to check Southwest. Is it because he's having hard time getting the profit in the business or a job? Is he not getting promotion? Then I'm going to check West. Is it because of some female? Is it because of some extramarital? Is it because of some kind of like there is a history of depression in the family? I'm going to check Northwest. Is it because of that the person is not happy in his job, in his profession? Then I'm going to check North. So it depends why person's mental health is not good, and then I'll check. Definitely Northeast will be checked, and then according to that direction I'm going to check, okay, what is exactly the problem. Is it that the person is lazy? Then I'm going to check the southern side of Southeast. But if it is because of some extramarital, I'm going to check the northern side of Northwest. So first I'll check why the person's mental health is not good, what exactly the problem is. And once I'm going to check that zone and the Northeast, then we usually come to a place where we emit a lot of positive energy and help the person with that positive energy to come out of that zone and be in a happy zone, more of a happy zone.
We are talking about the COVID and the post-COVID effects. Like, most people are having issues with specifically like with the lungs, heart, having heaviness on the chest and everything. Specifically, we can do through Vastu related to the heart and lungs problem.
See, for that, always keep the southwest clean. Always keep the southwest clean. If the southwest is messy, if there are dustbins in the southwest, if there is a toilet in the southwest, if there is a broken machines in the southwest, if there is garbage in the southwest, if the southwest has some anti-element, anti-color, then the vibrations get disturbed over there. So always keep the southwest corner of the house neat and clean for any heart or lung diseases problem.
Okay. So Dipika ji, you actually suggested us to do different things depending on for the mental health. So if a person is depressed or stressed out for not getting what he wants, like he's been trying to get something like a job, like you suggested. So what do you suggest them to do, Dipika ji? Like specific job they want to, they've been trying to get into a job or something. And if they cannot get into, then what is the best thing you can suggest through Vastu?
See, in the mental health, if somebody is not getting the job, I'll say check your west, check your north, and then northeast for sure because of the mental health. If these two directions have any anti-element, west and north, any anti-element, anti-color, anti-products over there, then it can create the energy which will bring obstacles to have a good job or prosperity in the job. If these places are neat, clean, without any, nails and all, any sharp particles, broken machineries and all that stuff which I used to keep on saying back and forth on the show. So if they are neat and clean in that part, then definitely the person can create the energies of getting a good job.
Dipika ji, do you suggest any specific God's picture to keep it in the house to stay away from all kind of fears and stress?
All gods are good. Whether we talk about the Trinity or any other god, your surrender and faith works. So, whomsoever you have the faith, just pray to them. You know, the God is actually one divine light, right? So if just surrender to the Almighty, whomsoever you trust, whomsoever. And see, there are sometimes, especially in India, we have the regional gods also. Like, you know, in particular region there is a lot of surrenderness to one particular god. So I would say that, you know, Vastu has nothing to do with the religion, because Vastu is the science of keeping the human body in harmony with the energies of the home and energies of the environment and weather. The god picture, if you want to keep any god picture in the northeast, because when we keep the god's picture in northeast, we feel more surrendered and spiritual in our spirit. So just do that, and when we become spiritual, then automatically we have that sixth sense also, which can help us to know that what is going exactly right or wrong in the life.
So thank you so much, Deepika ji, for clarifying all the doubts and suggesting all the useful and very valuable information to come out of our post-COVID sickness and mental sickness too. So next week we'll be coming back with another interesting topic on Vastu and Graha Sastra. This is Swarna signing off. You're watching Telugu Prajala Manasakshi, Sakshi TV. Namaste.